leaders, I'm still seeing you people with the students. Can you release them? Club leaders. Yes. I'm inviting Madam Anne Gesare. She's a nurse. She works with the medical department. Ukiwa mgonjwa mtakuwa mnakutana na yeye kule. I was the one to take that program. Kindly, I have a patient I have to leave. Then I will introduce her so that she can come and continue to talk with you about mental health challenges and student life, and especially in college. Kuna wakati unapata unasoma mpaka unachanganyikiwa. Sasa wacha tusikie Anna anatuambia nini. How can we cope with these challenges? Kindly be silent, get seated. The rains are dropping and the topic is not very wide. It is summarized. I welcome Madam Anne.
Excuse me. Clubs and the leaders, clubs and the society. I'm requesting that you release our first year students to come and attend the session. I don't want to see students come and sit. We will continue with that registration. Are you getting me over there? Kindly raise your hand at the far end. Raise your hand. Over there at the far corner. Are you getting me? Salute if you're getting me, please. Okay, you're getting me. Salute if you're getting me over that corner. Writing, you're not hearing what I'm asking. We are getting each other so that we can improve. We don't want us to miss on what we are doing. Sorry for the okay, this is much better. Sanitizer, of course. Where is the sanitizer? Excuse me, club and association leaders, I am going to suspend those activities from now henceforth. I'm going to come there personally. Okay? I'm coming there personally and I'm going to suspend those exercises until further notice. Because you cannot retain students and yet we have prepared for this afternoon. Before we get to mental health issues, I want to say that within the Student Affairs Department, we have guidance and counseling section. The guidance and counseling section is very, very important section. And we know, or we have seen, that this is an area that has become so significant, especially during this time of COVID. Initially, or earlier on, people did not embrace or did not value counseling services. People thought it is only when you are overwhelmed and you are not able to move when you require counseling services. But this is not the case. We have seen people committing suicide. We have seen family members killing their people going without food, people jobs. We are frustrated. At times, we have come here. We have been separated, as I said earlier, from our families. We need better bearing. We are anxious about what tomorrow holds for us. Maybe you have come, you do not even have enough pocket money. Or when you look at others, you see this is the way they are wearing. This is what they are doing, and you are not able to do it because of where you have come from. Some of you have come from maybe affluent homes, urban areas. You are coming into Kisii. We are more or less in a rural setting, although we have Kisii town next here. So there are so many issues that could be going on in our day-to-day lives, in our bringing or in our past lives. We might have faced some crisis. Some of us might have been abused sexually. Some of us have had things like you cannot amount to nothing, you cannot amount to anything. Some of us feel there is nothing we can do that is good. Some of us feel I'm not beautiful enough that I can have people approaching me. Some of us feel I'm not tall enough. Some of us feel I do not have good hair. Some of us feel I'm too dark. Some of us feel I'm too brown. You know, there are so many issues. We are not at peace with ourselves. Some of us, our self-esteem has been eroded completely, and you cannot stand here and utter a word. Even in class, you cannot even raise a hand. When you see others moving, you're not able to move. So you wonder, you feel the entire world is crumbling on you. You feel like throwing in a towel. So at the university, we have counseling services. Sometimes you do not even know which career to take. You feel like this is not where I belong. We have career counseling. They will talk to you. So in the counseling department, the department assists us to choose between alternatives.
know you come from a marginalist family. Kindly don't separate yourself from others. Come straight to the office of Dean. She can guide you to where you can be assisted and you feel that you belong to somewhere, instead of having those issues in your head and they disturb you, they distract you from your studies. There are some common mental health disorders, e.g., anxiety disorders. Most commonly, they lead to mental illness. But before you reach that stage of mental disorder, kindly seek services from the counseling office. If you feel you can come to the hospital, we are there. Seek services from the medical department. We have even a spiritual leader in the university. Kindly, I know every class, every faculty will have a leader. Use your leaders. Use your, wherever hostel you are sleeping, use the custodians there to direct you to wherever you will seek counseling services, health services, and you solve your problem. We don't like our students getting mental disorders because we have all the services enough to assist you. We have obsessive compulsive disorders. There are some people who are born with the disease we call epilepsy. Kindly, you let us know. Even though you went to the various hospitals and your forms were feeling that your health is good, we come to realize very late that some of you, I don't know how they fill those forms from various hospitals, you have a medical condition. When you have a medical condition and we learn very late, it is too bad. Because you tell us in advance, we assist you, we tell you what you are supposed to do so that you may not get that compulsive disorder. You don't disrupt your studies. So kindly, anybody who's here with a medical condition, don't hide, don't hide. Just come to the medical department, tell us and we will assist you. Okay, there is post-traumatic disorder. I know you can lose a loved one, e.g. mother, father, brother, parents, name them. If you know you came here and you had buried one of the family members and you feel you are not comfortable to start your studies, kindly come and tell us. We will assist you to overcome that stress. Don't carry it yourself alone, as I've said. And I know there are those ones who at times, they come here already married and they start again engaging themselves to the others. It is normal in university. We have seen that. But kindly, I assume all of you are adults. Don't frustrate others. If you start a friendship, sustain that friendship. You can have a friend whom you go to the library with. You can have a friend who can cook for you well and you eat. You can have a friend, you just work with that friend, you feel comfortable. So I don't encourage those ones who give boots to others. You understand what I'm saying? Kindly, if you know you have gotten a friend or you are going to start a relationship, sustain it. Because if you give others a boot, maybe you have used a first year, you have utilized all our money or his money, then you leave him all to go and commit suicide, you know God will not give you peace. Kindly sustain your relationship. There's another condition known as mood disorder. That is affective disorder, depressive disorder, and there's another one known as major depression, bipolar, and seasonal. This is a situation whereby you can witness an accident and you see how people are bleeding provincially. You yourself, you become a casualty and you collapse. Kindly, if you know you are of that type, you still come to the hospital. We can assist you to overcome that. We have seen even primary children, when a teacher carries a cane like this, that student collapses. If you know yourself like that, kindly come in advance. We assist you. It is not your wish. It is in your blood. It is inborn. But we have ways of assisting you to overcome all that. We don't want you to lose classes or to miss classes that you saw somebody being knocked by a motorcycle and you yourself, you became a casualty, you went to the hospital. While we are here, please don't. We have another one which is called schizophrenia disorder. This one is common in the age of 16 years to 30 years. I know most of you are in this age bracket. And you understand what I've said. If you know you are one of the culprits, just come for assistance. Before you end up leaving class and going to where? To the hospital. Now, I was just doing some introduction and we shall talk more. Ways and modalities of problem solving while you are in the university, especially Kisii University. We want you not to reach those stages of mental disorders. We don't want you to be using drugs that I'm a mental case and I'm a student. We want you as you came very well. As students, you've been in class, but you know Satan also is awake. In case you get one of the disorders which I've said, seek medical advice. Seek guidance and counseling advice. As I've said, we have even spiritual advice at the university. That department is under Dean's department. And even if you lack funds, don't die to yourself. We are very friendly. If you miss food, just approach any of us. We know how to solve that. Madam Dean can bear you witness. We have done a lot to students. We are not supposed even to talk because God is seeing us from heaven. So don't be hungry that you don't have funds. Just come and you will be assisted. I know by the end of this week, after orientation, you will know how friendly the university you have come. It is smart. I wish you well and success.
Mko chonjo sana. Salimia jirani wako. Waambie you look smart. Amejibu. Amesema aje? Anaogopa. Ako fiti. Saa hiyo maneno tutatatua vizuri, si ndio? At this point, wale wa CA, mko wapi? Anyone from the Catholic Action? Anyone? Dakika moja tafadhali. Hello. Who is the VC of this institution?
I can't pronounce the name.
Another one from the Catholic Action Agent. Hakuna. See you. Who is the VC of this institution?
Professor John Akamba. Yeah.
Let's clap for him. Another one. A lady from this tent. A lady. So we are very intelligent students. You are from which faculty?
Arts and Social Sciences.
Yeah, let's clap for her. Let's clap for her. Another one. Who is the head of this institution?
Vice Chancellor.
Tafadhali. Let's be very keen. Let's be very keen with whatever we are being told here. Sawa. Yeah, anyone who knows the full names of the VC to come in front. I have something for you. A lady from this tent. 1 minute. From this tent. Who knows the full names of our beloved dean? Who's ready? Come.
Dr. Gladys Osoro.
Let's clap for him. Young man, come for your present. DJ weka kitu. Work smart, study smart, may God bless you. Shikilia hapo. Si hapo iko sawa? Aendelee asiendelee? Aendelee asiendelee? Maoni ya wananchi, aendelee asiendelee? Aendelee? Weka kitu PJ sekundi 3. Yes. Mwenye anaweza angusha vitu anaweza kuja hapa mbele, msichana mmoja. Mmoja. Mwenye ako chonjo. Una talent. Waitenda kuna talent. Moja kuja mbele. Kuna talent. Sasa DJ. Yeah, I've received a lot of queries from your colleagues. The voice of the people failed to give this contact. is ever alert in case you want to reach him. Is ever alert until 1 p.m. 1 a.m. I'm sorry, until 1 a.m. That is at night. This is contact is the Secretary General of the Union and the voice of the General Comrades. 0710. In case hata umeshindwa kulipa rent hapo mbele bwana. Unaweza ongea naye aone venye maneno iko, si ndio? Si namna hiyo? Si a comrade is ever right? A comrade is ever? A comrade is never? Sawa sawa, a comrade is ever right. Mtu asikuletee, si namna hiyo? Ya 0710 0710 790 779 is the voice of the General Comrades. Then those from the faculty of SPAS, those from the School of Arts and Social Sciences, this is my number. 0111 44 772. 0111 44 772. You can communicate, you share your issues with me. Where possible, I will assist you. Sawa. Now the speaker has something to share with you. Welcome, Ndugu.
Thank you so much, Master of Ceremony. Several questions, and some of your questions, they repeat themselves. You get 10 people ask one question. 15 people ask one question. So please get it right from here. Those who are asking about the changing of courses, deferment, and everything, kindly wait for Thursday. The program, it has been scheduled to take place on Thursday, where you will be taken through the university policies, how you can change from one course to another, how you can change from one school to another. And on Thursday is the day you will meet your respective deans from the 8 schools, the COD and the lecturers. I think that question is answered. Those who are asking about changing course and everything, please wait up to Thursday. Are we together? Are we together on that? Okay, on the same note, some of the questions we are answering them in your inboxes, your respective inboxes. Some of you are, where is our towels? Where are the latrines? Such kind of things we just answer you straight away. But the issue of changing course, it was common amongst you. So please wait up to Thursday. Are we together? You can still channel your questions to these numbers, the fellow leaders who are here. The numbers we gave out, and we are still giving them out. My number, Alan, speaker, is 07 18 62 9494. Representative School of Pure and Applied Sciences, Marcus Wamuri. His number is 07 23 56 4929. Representative School of Pure and Applied Sciences. The voice of the University Secretary General. His number is 0710 79 0779. Secretary General Charles Okot. Are we together? There is a lady by the name Sheila. It's a question you asked, and your parent has called on the same. Kindly let's meet there. You explain your problem to the dean. so that you can get assisted. Sheila, please, wherever you are, kindly. Asanteni.
Akoth, where are you, please? Kizito? Who has got sanitizers, please? Sanitizers, sanitizers. This is a very serious lapse on our. We had 3 bottles here, but I cannot see any. I want to emphasize on something small as we wait for our next speaker. There is the issue of violent extremism, or let me say religious extremism. We find that this is very common amongst the university people, and it has caused us a lot. We remember what happened at Garissa University when the terrorists came and blew many of the students, many died. Religious extremism, what are we talking about? Please abide by the religions that are clear and that are there, so that we avoid what is now happening amongst our young people. Those people who are recruiting people to go and train, they recruit the young people who have got sharp minds. They don't want people who are going to waste their time. And what happens, they look at those people who maybe they say, I need money very fast. I need to do this. The level of poverty, they take advantage. Very brilliant people. Watu wamejua chemistry vizuri, watu wanajua IT vizuri. Those are the people who are easily being recruited. The doctors, the lawyers, you have seen what is happening. Kindly, when you are in your areas of residence out there, some of them just come and they reside around you, with you. They stay there. They want to map out and see what is happening. Kindly come this way, Momanyi. Director, come this way. Sorry. So we are saying they come and hide where you are in your areas of residence. But there are ways that you can identify them, because they don't go to class and they are doing their things in a very secretive way. They don't want you to get into their room so that you can know what is happening. So please be alert, be a brother, be your sister's keeper, so that we don't get confused, we don't get recruited into this violent extremism or religious extremism. The word of the Lord is very clear, even the Muslims know, and we need not get into those extremes so that we run away from our families or we disappear, and then by the time we are learning about it, we are already gone. Also, there is the issue of people going to Saudi Arabia or the Middle East countries. I'm not, let me put it clear that at the beginning of this semester, we buried one of our dear students. She is a 3rd year student. She was going to 3rd year as a result of lack of fee. And this girl came from a humble background. She was doing education. Then when COVID set in, she decided, let me get to Saudi Arabia, make some little money. I help my child, she had a kid, and then I will be able to raise money for my school fees. Lo and behold, she was taken there by through an agency. And when we got to know, even by the time the family got to know, the girl was already in sheer problems, because she had been beaten. She went, all her documents were taken. A 3rd year student, School of Education. All her documents had been taken, and she was sold to another boss who mistreated her. Finally, she was beaten. She was even being forced to work while in clashes, working while you are in clashes. She tried to cry, but there was nobody who would come to her rescue, because all her documents had been confiscated. And
She tried to reach even the Kenyan embassy on the other side. It was not possible because she was not being allowed. But there was another African who came to the hostel where she was. She was able, through that phone, she was able to give a few clips, which was so devastating. But after a short while, she passed away. She died. She came from around here, Oyugis. So, my dear students, I am telling you, we love our country. Let nobody cheat you that you are going out there to go and make money quickly so that you can come. Of course, there are few who have succeeded, but majority have suffered. When you have challenges, or even when you are planning to do something, reveal it to your parents. Tell your friends, let people know, talk to people, and make a well-informed choice. That is what I wanted to bring to our attention as we continue with our program. Allow me at this point in time to invite the director, the acting manager or the manager. It's the director, income generating unity. He knows there is a very big name he calls it. I don't know. Let him come and tell us what he does and what he has in store for us, because we have been told that universities have lost a lot of money because these days we do not have self-sponsored students. So every university must generate its own money. It's going to tell us what we are going to do or what he has in store for us. And we also need to be alert so that we see how we can come in to assist, raise funds, we improve our facilities, and we improve our stay at Kisii University. Right, our director, Mr. Geoffrey Momanyi. Can we applaud him as he comes? One. That is too low. Okay, one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
The Dean, Dr. Osoro, the team organizing this program, the student leadership, our guests today, all protocols observed. I take this opportunity to welcome you. First and foremost, I want to greet you. Good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. This side, let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Can you clap for yourselves, please? Clap for yourselves again. Na wenye wako huko juu, clap for yourselves. I want to thank you so much and thank the Ministry of Education for what they have done to give us these guests. I believe through our system, you are the best brains we have from the previous academic years. I want to congratulate you and I invite you to one of the top universities in Kenya and motivate you that you've started a journey that will culminate a career to contribute to the Kenyan economy. Amidst you, I could see great leaders. I'm seeing future presidents coming from this group. I'm seeing future lawyers coming from this group. I'm seeing future talent, future athletes coming from this group. I'm seeing future professors, lecturers, and dons coming from this group. So I'm seeing future accountants, future doctors, coming from this group. Can you clap for yourselves, please? To emphasize that, I want to reiterate and confirm that the journey has begun. And through this journey of 4 years, 5 years, for those who are doing medicine, it has a lot of challenges. I could see through the program, most of them, of the speakers have talked of most of the challenges. But let me emphasize one challenge, which will be the foundation for your success. And I want you to put down somewhere. I know everybody, you have a place you save private issues, but I want you to save this. But in this journey, there is one important factor we call attitude. Attitude defines who you are. Attitude determines your success, and actually is the foundation of how you operate within such a kind of ecosystem. What am I talking about? We live in a society of interdependency. So we are here to coexist, and that is the philosophy behind the university system. My scope was basically one line, but let me emphasize what I do and how we will link in this ecosystem so that we become successful, both of us. Number one, universities countrywide have been challenged with resources, but universities are the source of knowledge. And for my discipline, if you have knowledge, you are the richest person in the world. So don't you think universities are the richest institutions we have in the world? My department has been created to tap the innovations from the universities, students, lecturers, staff, so that we can tap these innovations and actually commercialize these innovations. In Western universities, when somebody graduates with a master's degree or with a bachelor's degree in medicine, there is a component of research which actually university incubate and commercialize, and the students earn royalties. So our university has inculcated this framework within our systems, that by the end of your 4th year here, you shall have researched something very peculiar, solving the societal problem. And when you are incubating it, you leave this university as an enterprise, as an individual. So we are going to create entrepreneurs in all faculties, going to solve problem out there, self-employed, and actually earning without a lot of